Okay, so I will put a link how to get to that website and that particular area on our work as well. So hopefully you'll have that to do as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to actually just populate that stuff. So the first bit here is here, because we need to put some modals on those, but at the moment we're just kind of creating the content. So if we go into our main area, you can see that that is my row there. And then we've got our column bit there. Now this bit here is my actual background, okay, and my image as well. So I've got my column, and this is my light blue, and then I've got my, so you can see here that this is my row, that is my column, and then in that first particular space I've got my image, okay, so I've got that there. So and then I've got my second column with a background, and I'm just going to add in this content here. This is my, on the first row, this is the content. So what I'm doing is I'm going down here, and that's my first row where I'm going to put an image, okay, and this is my second column. I'm going to put my text, okay. So hopefully that makes sense to you, okay. So that's my first column, this is my second column, and then this div here is closing that first row off, okay. So again, if we just check that, you can see I've added my content into there. Now it looks like it's overrunning, and that's because we set the height of this to 200. What we'll do is we'll change that to auto. Okay, so that is that first bit there. Now this is my second row, this is the one underneath. Okay, so I'm just going to split these columns up so you can see what's going on. So every time you click on a div tag, you'll see that there's a closed div tag, and then this is that one there for this particular column, and then this is one for that particular column. So again, I'm just going to go back, and I'm just going to pick my text up for my second column in my second row. So this is this one here. I'm just going to drop that in. The only reason I can drop it in is that I've sort of done it before. And again, you can see that that is there. Now you can see again that is too long. All right, and that's because up here in our height we made it 200 pixels. So if I change that to auto now, you should see that it flexes to what I've got in there. And there we go. You can see now that we've got those elements in, and it's just whatever text I write in there, those boxes or those areas will flex. So that's what we want. Okay. Now the other thing as well is if I look at this, like this looks like it's quite a lot of text. I've broken that one, but this one here has got quite a lot of text. I'm just looking at why that is, because that's the middle bit. Sorry, down here. This is it. So you can see I've started my P tag, and then I've closed the P tag, and then I've started a new P tag, and this actually breaks the text. So you can see that in here it's broken that text down. So this second one I haven't. So if you go down to here, you can see that this is a bit. I'm just going to add in. I'm just going to break it. So the thing is about that is that I've got a P tag up here, and I just need to break. I need to finish that P tag there, and now it's flagging that this last P tag, which is the end P tag, hasn't got a beginning P tag. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So I've just added in a couple of extra, like an ending and a beginning, but kind of at the end of the first paragraph, second paragraph, and hopefully you'll see now that we've got sort of a line break, so it just helps the reader to understand and not see a big chunk of text. All right, so what I'd like you to do first is to try and do that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to tackle these elements and the modals as well. Okay.